summer in 6 sentences. 10. Life is detail, steep slope. A man sits on the steps, waiting for a bus. All that aside, fog this thick gives one the sense of forever being indoors. Boarding the bus, she tucks half a donut into her purse. This fragment from N.O. of Ron Silliman's multi-volume poem, The Alphabet, opens onto many of the reasons that Ron Silliman's poetry opens onto my life and matters to me. A summer in 6 sentences, 10. 6 sentences slide into 10, or were already 10, as Silliman's sentences characteristically bend in upon themselves, brackets enclosing brackets, tracing the folds of thought, in a way that seems both to be hyper-aware and critical, resistant to the kind of self-congratulatory thought that would label itself as hyper-aware. Life is detail, steep slope. Vivid and various, Silliman's poetry is poetry of everyday life, flashes of detail, a woman tucking half a donut into her purse. But details also attain a steepness as they accumulate, multiply, combine, and contradict. Ron Silliman is the author of hundreds of publications, from books of poetry to criticism to e-books, memoirs, works in anthologies, periodicals, and a highly popular blog. His 26 books of poetry include Crow, ABC, Paradise, for which he received the Poetry Center Book Award from San Francisco State University, What, and Wharf Hypothesis. Although his poetry fills many books, many of these books are all part of one poem, the life work which Silliman has been writing since 1974, called Kayak. He is the author of the influential collection of critical essays, The New Sentence, and the editor of the anthology In the American Tree. His memoirs include his 2004 work Under Albany and the collective, collaborative The Grand Piano, an experiment in collective autobiography, co-authored over many years in volumes with his co-creators of the language movement, Lynn Hegedian, Ray Armentrout, Steve Benson, Carla Harriman, Tom Mendel, Ted Pearson, Bob Perelman, Kit Robinson, and Bear Watton. Silliman's work is widely translated into 12 languages. He was a 2006 Poet Laureate of the Blogosphere, a 2002 Fellow of the Pennsylvania Arts Council, a 2003 Literary Fellow of the National Endowment for the Arts. In 2010, he received the Levinson Prize from the Poetry Foundation. Poetry both absorbing and absorbed by the physical world, but also with the impossibly multiple directions of thought that cross and crisscross within and through physical details. Silliman's poetic seems beautifully captured by these words, his own words, which appear in parentheses in his poem Skies. Staring at the sun with my eyes shut, a complex web of orange arcs, vibrating, continually changing, impossible to focus on, seems to appear. Please join me in this honor of welcoming Ron Silliman.